Hi, I'm Courtney from the Burlingame store here, and I am going to be sharing with you today some YA titles, which is mostly what I read here in the children's department. I help out with the Not Your Mother's Book Club events every now and then too, so it's good to just get out what I like. So I'll start with Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion. This is actually kind of an older title, but I love the story. It's written so beautifully. It's almost like poetry, essentially. And so it's about this zombie tale, but it's not your typical one because it's told from the zombie's point of view. So it's a great book. It's absolutely one of my favorites, and you should definitely pick it up. I've just finished the second book in the series, Leer by Lauren Oliver. This is essentially her debut series that she started, and I cannot get enough of it. I mean, I read it in a day, I read the second one in a day, and I'm just dying for the third. It's essentially about living in a world where there's a cure for love, so you don't have to go through all the pain and the heartache and the losing of love, but there's also a resistance of rather, people who want to love and to lose than never love at all. So it's got a great premise behind it, something I haven't read before, which always intrigues me. I have The Other Countess here by Eve Edwards. This is just an all-around really great story, like something if you're looking for like a light read and just something kind of romantic. And so it's super fast. It's kind of like Pride and Prejudice, Cinderella, and Swan Princess all rolled in one together. So it's one of my favorites to just read over when I want a light, fluffy read. Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendare Blake. This is also her debut novel. And if you're looking for a scary read, which is kind of hard to find sometimes in the young adult section, this flat is it. You'll read it in, a day and then start it over again as soon as you finish the last page. It's fantastic, and it's essentially about this boy who is a ghost hunter, and he goes around to all these different places with his single mom and kills ghosts that are basically hanging around the area killing people. And so he's been sent to this Victorian house where there's Anna Korlov who's killing anybody who sets foot inside the house. And so it's about his journey there and figuring out why she's doing it, and then he eventually gets to know her, and there's another scary creature from his past that's involved. So it was definitely chilling. There were times I did not want to turn the page. Scarlet by A.C. Gone. This is a newer one that came out within the past few months. I like it because I like the Robin Hood plot, essentially, and this is about a girl who's in his group, essentially his band, and she goes around, stealing from the rich and giving to the poor, and she's got a huge secret that nobody knows about, on top of the fact that she's a girl and everybody thinks she's a boy, and only Robin Hood and his two other men know that she's a girl. So it's about her story and why she is where she is, and it's written with that kind of slang too that they used to talk in Sherwood. And then last but not least, there's Lisa McMahon's Dead to You. I've read Lisa McMahon's series before called Wake, and I really enjoyed it, so I was interested to see this. This is the start of a new series, and it's about a boy who basically was abducted for 9 years, and he's adjusted to coming back home with his family. And so it's kind of that almost John Green, heartbreakingly, sad, but you just can't put it down kind of read, and I really enjoyed it. There's people who, his brother, when he comes back, doesn't believe it's really him, and his parents are trying to, still make him feel welcome and at home, even though it's awkward. I mean, you've been gone for 9 years. So this was one, it was written so good. It's a super fast read too. So those are my picks that I have for now. If you have any questions, please come visit me and I'll help you. Thank you so much.